Yeah, little mama, you looking good. I see you wanna play with a player from the hood. Come holler at me, you got it like that. Big Snoop Dogg with the lead pussycat. I show you how I go there. Yeah, I wanna throw that. Me and you, one-on-one, treat it like a show that. You look at me and I look at you. I'm reaching for your shirt, what you want me to do?
I'm telling you to loosen up my buttons, baby. But you keep frontin', saying what you gon' do to me. But I ain't seen nothing. I'm telling you to loosen up my buttons, baby. But you keep frontin', saying what you gon' do to me. But I ain't seen nothing. Typical and hardly the type of fucker I like when the physical. Don't leave me asking for more. I'm a sexy mama. Just how to get what I wanna. All I do is spring this on ya. Of all the things that I told ya.
Can you hear me as well? Last time we had a problem when I was on my laptop. Can you hear me as well? Okay, good.
You've been saying all the right things all night long, but I can't seem to get you over here to help take this off. Baby, can't you see? These clothes are fitting on me. The heat coming from this beat. I'm about to blow. I don't think you know. I'm telling you to loosen up my buttons, baby. But you keep frontin', saying what you gon' do to me. But I ain't seen nothing. I'm telling you to loosen up my buttons, baby. But you keep frontin', saying what you gon' do to me. But I ain't seen nothing. You say you're a big boy, but I can't agree. 'Cause the love you said you had ain't been put on me. I wonder, I'm just too much for you, wonder. A kiss don't make you just wonder. When I get next to you, what you wanna do? Take a chance to recognize that this could be yours. I can see, just like those guys, that your game don't be. Can't you see? These clothes are fitting on me. The heat coming from this beat. I'm about to blow. I don't think you know. I'm telling you to loosen up my buttons, baby. But you keep frontin', saying what you gon' do to me. But I ain't seen nothing. I'm telling you to loosen up my buttons, baby. But you keep frontin', saying what you gon' do to me. But I ain't seen nothing.
Now you can get what you want, but I need what I need. Now let me tell you what's cracking like before I proceed. I'm gonna show you where to put it at. PCD on me, yeah, I thought I saw a pussycat. Now roll with the big dog, all six of y'all on me. Now tell me how I feel, baby doll. Ashley, Nicole, Carmi, Jessica, Kimberly, Melody, you telling me?
Sore, swollen, and stiff joints from psoriatic arthritis are tough to deal with.
Loosen up. Yeah. I can't take this. I'm telling you to loosen up my buttons, baby. But you keep frontin', saying what you gon' do to me. But I ain't seen nothing. I'm telling you to loosen up my buttons, baby. But you keep frontin', saying what you gon' do to me. But I ain't seen nothing. I'm telling you to loosen up my buttons, baby. But you keep frontin', saying what you gon' do to me. But I ain't seen nothing. I'm telling you to loosen up my buttons, baby. But you keep frontin', saying what you gon' do to me. But I ain't seen nothing.
Okay. Yeah. Are we about to get it just a little hot and sweaty in this booth?
Baby,
Ladies, let's go. Soldiers, let's go.
dolls,
Let me talk to y'all and just, give you a little situation. Listen.
jealous.
You see the get hot every time I come through. When I step up in
Are
the
you
spot,
ready?
make the place sizzle like a summertime cookout. Proud for the best chick. Yes, I'm on
Let's
the lookout. So banging, shorty like a belly dancer with it. Smell good, pretty skin, so gangster with it. No tricks, only diamonds under my sleeve. Give me the number, but make sure you
I
holler
know
before you
you
leave.
like me. I know you do. That's why whenever I come around, she's all over you. And I know you want it. It's easy to see. And in the back of your mind, I know you should be on with me. Don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like me? Don't you wish your girlfriend was a freak like me? Don't you? Don't you? Don't you wish your girlfriend was raw like me? Don't you wish your girlfriend was fun like me? Don't you? Don't you? Fight the feeling. Leave it alone. Cause if it ain't love, it just ain't enough to leave a happy home. Let's keep it friendly. You have to play fair. See, I don't care, but I know she ain't gonna want to share. Don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like me? Don't you wish your girlfriend was a freak like me? Don't you? Don't you, baby? Don't you? Alright, sing. Don't you wish your girlfriend was raw like me? Don't you wish your girlfriend was fun like me? Don't you?
Okay, I see how it's going down.
Don't you?
Seem like Shorty want a little menage to pop off or something. Let's go. Well, let me get straight to it. A broad won't watch it. When I come through, it's the God Almighty looking all brand new. And Shorty wanna jump in my Aston Van Jewish. Looking at me all like you really wanna do it. Try to put it on me till I'm black and bluish. You wanna play with a player girl and play on. Trip out the Chanel and leave the lingerie on. Watch me and I'ma watch you at the same time. Looking like you won't break my back. You're the very reason why I keep a pack of the Magnum. And with the wagon, hit you in the back of the Magnum. For the record, don't think it was something you did. Shorty all on me cause it's hard to resist the kid. I got an idea that's dope for y'all as y'all can get cool. So I can hit the
I
phone
know
for
she
y'all.
loves you. I understand. I'd probably be just as crazy about you if you were my old man. Maybe next lifetime, possibly. Until then, old friend, your secret is safe with me. Don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like me? Don't you wish your girlfriend was a freak like me? Don't you? Don't you, baby? Don't you? Alright, sing. Don't you wish your girlfriend was raw like me? Don't you wish your girlfriend was fun like me? Don't you? Don't you?
Sweaty in this hoop.
Baby,
Ladies, let's go. Soldiers, let's go.
balls.
If you haven't tried this marketing channel, here's what you're missing out on.
We've seen really strong CPAs on a lot.
West Coast. What's up, sexy? And you don't care what they say. I see every time you turn around the screen. What's up, sexy? And you don't care what they say. I see every time you turn around the screen. The phone, no. Now I've got a confession. Ha 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 ha. When I was young, I wanted attention. Ha 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 ha. I promised myself that I'd do anything. Ha 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 ha. Anything at all for them to notice me. Ha 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 ha. But I ain't complaining. We all wanna be famous. So go ahead and say what you wanna say. You know what it's like to be nameless. Wanna know what your name is. Cause see what I was younger, I would say. When I grow up, I wanna be famous. I wanna be a star.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Damn it. Thank you for letting me know, A. I've been going on and hold on. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to Loudmouth Husky. I'm your host and what? I said I'm your host and guest on, yeah. Master. I hate when that happens. I hate when that happens, y'all. I was saying that I'm very sorry if the music wasn't entertaining today. I don't know if it was repeating because I wasn't paying attention. I was reading something. Yes, I was. All I remember is that it is the Pussycat Dolls, but I think we had a couple of repeats. I don't know. I apologize, but I'm glad y'all's here. I'm glad it's Friday. I'm glad to see y'all. I know I'm happy it's the weekend, honey. I know y'all's happy too. How's everybody doing? Y'all doing good? Yeah. Yeah. Somebody is triggered this morning, honey, and let me tell you, it ain't me. My stalls. You know, when you want attention, G-Man, and you beg for attention, and you want to make original content, you're going to get that attention. And when you associate and go IRL with Shani and Rev, you're going to get that attention. I don't know what kind of attention you want, but attention is attention, right? Today's my birthday, huzzy, the big 38. What? Girl, you spending the morning with us, Bookie? Well, you know what that means. On the count of three. 1, 2. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Katie. Taylor 3706. Happy birthday to you. Katie, happy 38th. You're still young. You have many, many more years to go. Happy, healthy birthday, sweetheart. And thank you for being such a kind, sweet person and being in our community. Thank you very much. Also, I want to thank Rebecca Bastian for becoming a member. Welcome, welcome. Enjoy your emojis and your membership shout out, sweetheart. I really appreciate it. So G-Man wants attention. He got the attention. Now he ain't happy and he's triggered. Make up your mind. What he also did today is call Drader a predator. Drader, I hope you know that that is fucking slander. I took a screenshot for you. I know you already have it, but just in case. Hey, Donna. Hello, everybody. I'm sorry I didn't say hello to each and every one of you, but hello to all of you, and thank you for being here. I think it is disgusting for G-Man to call Drader a predator. G-Man has definitely crossed the line in many ways. I don't think he knows when to stop, because the things that come out of his mouth, the threats that he makes, the defaming people, is very, very disconcerting. It's very scary. And defaming people, saying whatever you want. He can literally say whatever he wants, including crossing the line, breaking the law. But you can't have an opinion. And Ladmath Huzzy, I am surprised no one has confronted G-Man in person. That tells the restraint people have. Well, to be honest, no one has confronted him is because nobody really wants to. Who would want to anyway? I guess there are people that like him that would, but you have a point. You have a point. But see, everybody has their own way of handling things, and I have my own way. And it's gonna stay that way. Hey, Tiffany, his way is not gonna work for him. It's really not. So apparently, he made a threat. I have every right to make commentary. I have every right to use videos, as long as it's conformative. Is it conformative? Conformative, right? Ladmath Hazibu, G-Man actually apologized to you. Yeah, that's not going to cut it. That's not going to cut it. Now that he knows he's getting sued, no. Transformative. Yes. I want to finish watching his stream from yesterday. We were watching, and then we will continue to watch I really think that Drader should do something about this, but again, that's his decision. All right. Hold on. He just made another video 30 minutes ago. Dude, what is fucking wrong with you? You know what, G-Man? You think I need you for content? Like, seriously. You really think I can't entertain my audience without you? Is that what you mean? Let's see what the warning says. Is this the video you guys were talking about? Have you guys seen the warning video? What does he say in the warning video? Is this where he apologizes? Partly. Okay, let's watch the other one first. We're gonna watch the other one first. All right, we're gonna speed it up. We're gonna speed it up. All right.
He throw around the word stupid, dumb, racist, and all this other stuff around like it's just a common thing or some common word.
Aren't you the one that throwing a lot of words around too, like threatening words and stuff like that? So stupid is unacceptable, but the words that you throw around is acceptable. See, you can critique other people, but no one can critique you.
But what I'm going to do here in a minute is I'm going to respond to a YouTuber by the name of Trigger. I know full well who he is. He's the guy who made the warts.
Hold on, you guys. Let me cover something. Hold on. Okay.
Comments. To be pretty famous, I actually found it to be entertaining myself. And I woke up to a very interesting post here. Guess what I noticed before we get to Traders? I guess some people's time to come.
You guys, this lighting is awful. It really is awful. It's hard to watch him. Dude, go get a damn whatever you call those things and put it in front of your face.
I notice about this community a lot of times and why its credibility is going down the toilet now. And I'm going to personally make sure it happens. These people, when they believe something, whether it's true or not, they hold on to it. It doesn't matter how big the lie is. It doesn't matter how small the lie is. Once they get the lie, that lie happens to be true. Now, here's the thing. Remember why I turned on Shanny?
Again, you got to tell us what the lie is. You can't just say, oh, the lies, the defamation. You give us the examples. Ring light. That's what I meant to say.
To begin with, you know what I mean? With the whole hotel thing. And what did I say? I got on here and I said I watched the reaction channels. Right? That was part of it. Anyway, it wasn't the only reason, but I watch a lot of these reaction channels, and I believe that the reaction channels. Looking at what I'm going to show you here in a minute, after everything that I showed yesterday, I am calling into question the credibility and whether or not these reaction channels are telling the truth about anything. And when you see this, you're going to understand what I mean by this. So again, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Sonia, the channel formerly known as Sonia Arabian, and now known as the GT.
G-Man, what is your purpose of this channel? Raven Nation, thank you so much for the $3, sweetheart. I really appreciate you, boo. Good to see you, honey. G-Man, honestly, what is the purpose of this channel? In my opinion, it's just been to harass Shanny and Rev and go IRL on them. That's all it is. And you're acting like we're the one that needs it. We're the one that wants it. No, actually, we are the ones that are telling you not to do it. We are the ones that are totally against it. This GTV is not even necessary. It's all about harassing and doing things that makes us uncomfortable. I mean, just the title of this video is enough. Forget about the content.
Let me show you guys something real quick, because I'm going to correct some things that was said in my live stream via the comment section.
Yeah.
Now, yesterday I
And
mentioned.
I just want to tell Drader, Drader, I've been called that word several times, and it's definitely slander. It's definitely actionable. I just want you to know that.
I had Meta. Yesterday I mentioned I had Meta headphones. All this mess about me being broke. I'm going to be humiliating some people today on stream regarding the topic of what G-Man has and what G-Man doesn't. And when I do it, I'm going to do it with pleasure. These are the Meta headphones I said I had, and these are not the only little toys I got. Okay.
Oh, wow. What is that supposed to mean? I mean, how much are we talking about? Is that like $5,000, $10,000, $20,000? Like, you're not broke. How much is that worth, guys? I don't even know what the fudge that is. Are those headphones? What is it? I guess it's headphones, right? $500 at most. Okay, good for you. Good for you. So, when you sold a house for $158,000, you bought yourself a headphone. Good for you. Good for you.
G-Man's homosexual and all that stuff. That you guys want to say, no problem.
Okay.
Okay. I specialize at attacking that community, so don't worry about it.
You specialize in what now?
I'm going to do it with pleasure. These are the Meta headphones I said I had, and these are not the only little toys I got. Okay. G-Man's homeless, G-Man's homosexual and all that stuff. That you guys want to say, no problem.
And by the way, having headphones doesn't erase a person from bad. Honey, having headphones don't take away your homosexuality, honey.
Okay. I specialize at attacking that community, so don't worry about it.
Oh, you specialize attacking communities.
Now, let's get into this here for a minute.
Right. Hi,
so I wake up out of my day today, because some of us have jobs. And this is what I wake up to, and this is from Trader. So we're going to read his community post.
Okay, let's
on his channel. And then we're going to go to the text messages that was given between me and Shanny. And we're going to compare and contrast that.
Oh, so now he wants to drop the text messages. Why are you doing that, G-Man? I was offering to pay Shanny and Rev $100 to drop the text messages, but you want to take that away from them, G-Man? Is that what you're trying to do? Why all of a sudden you want to drop the DMs? I would really, really appreciate if you drop the Cash Apps. I would love to see, you want to drop something? Well, you know why, G-Man? Because I am going to offer Shanny and Rev money to drop the Cash Apps, whatever you gave. So you want to stop that from happening? Then why don't you show it? You've given them all this money. You couldn't even add it up in your head. You couldn't even keep count of it when Buff asked you. Oh, I don't know. Oh, it's up in the thousands. I have no idea. Hey, Nora. So you want to drop that too? You don't have to. Shanny could do it for work. You guys, I want to go sit at my desk because I feel like I'm going to fall asleep on the couch. So I'm going to exit out of here, and I'm going to come back from my desktop. Okay? So I'll be back in 2 minutes. Can y'all hear me? Hello? All right. Let me get G-Man. Hold it. Oh, no way, Storm. Why hasn't your sound been working, honey? Oh, you hear me good? Oh, my God. Hold on. I'm going to turn my camera on. Yes, I am. Good morning. Hey, Master. Hold on. Where the hell's my damn brush? I want my bangs to go this way. Come on. Hi. I was getting tired sitting on my couch. I really was. It's much better. Oh, we're good. Pinkity pink pink. Oh, I bought a new. Oh, where is the? I bought a new wig for tonight. Mm-hmm. I bought a new wig for tonight. I ain't gonna show you. And I bought a new lippy tonight too. I haven't used it yet. I bought it for y'all. Okay. Let me have some coffee. You guys doing good today? Hey, Southern Miss. Hey, everybody. Where is you? I love it too. Okay, then you know what? I'm gonna show you this color. Storm, go on to Amazon, okay, and type MAKI space YIKA. Maki Yika. Maki Yika. MAKI YIKA. There it is. It's on the money. They got a lot of hot pinks, some purples, some fuchsia. It's good. It's really good. Hey, Master, I am so damn mad. You know what, G-Man? You really don't need a second lawsuit. You really don't. Leave that Drader alone. Buy it. You'll love it. I don't wear anything else. I have several of them. Okay, let's get back to the y'all. Caliber! Did I ask for you 2 seconds ago? I was thinking about you. I don't remember if I asked for you, but I was going to ask. I was talking about all right. Oh, but let me hold on. I want to tell Storm something. Storm, the one that I'm wearing right now is not that one. Okay? If you're interested in the one that I'm wearing right now, it's spelled ILEMBANE. I leave. No. Okay, that's if you want this one. Amazon. So everybody's doing okay. I can start the show. I gotta put my star in this one. So, master. Kyla Boo's in the house. Stormy Boo's in the house. Donna's in the house. Katie's up in here. All of y'all's in here. We're good. Okay. Master. This really pisses me off, him calling him the P word.
My day today. Because, you know, some of us have jobs.
Hold on.
And this is what I wake up to, and this is from Trader. So we're going to read his community post on his channel. And then we're going to go to the text messages that was given between me and Shanny. And we're going to compare and contrast that with Trader. Okay? Trader, before we get started, a quick disclaimer. Okay? I do not necessarily agree with everything that Shanny and Rev says on their on their channel, whatever they do in their life or whatever. However, because you just demonstrated how stupid you are, this is going to be a lot of fun. Anyway, let's get into it. Do your research before you blah, 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 blah. Because clearly you don't do it. You didn't know more about me regarding the uncle's house than Shanny and Rev. You still don't know more than me about Shanny and Rev's and uncle's house.
This is the problem.
You don't know them better than me.
We don't know more than you. We don't know about the house more than you. We don't know about the uncle more. Nobody cares. This is not a competition. We wait until they come out with a video, and that's all it is. I'm not jealous that you call the uncle's house shit. I can get the number to the uncle's house too. Guess what? I don't want it. Why are you even calling the uncle? You know how much the uncle's giving Red. You know where they live. You know this. I don't want to know it. Shit. I know what I want to know, what I think it's enough for me to know, and I don't want to cross that line. And it's not my damn business, whatever the hell Rev is coming in, what money he's coming into. I don't care. At the end of the night, it's not going to make a difference in my life. And no, I don't want to be friends with him on account of his $20,000 inheritance.
Understand what you're talking about. You needed me to get certain information that you actually have.
No. Nobody needs this. Nobody needs it. You think we need it. Maybe you need it for your life to be fulfilled in there. I don't need it. I really don't. Is somebody paying you to do this? Maybe they need it if you're getting paid. I'm so sorry. Maybe they need it if you're getting paid for somebody. I ain't paying you nothing.
Let's get to this here real quick.
Yeah.
You did this to yourself. Wait, why is the cash app here? Let me move that. That must have been in there in the beginning. I should leave it there. Give me a second. Get rid of this. Then we're gonna look at this post.
Hold on one second.
And then
I got an idea. How did master. Hello. Y'all want to say hello to my mansion? Hello. I got the fireplace going on in there. Mm-hmm. Yes, I do, y'all. I just moved. Yeah. You like it? You like my house in there? Master. You like it? I know, Story. It's real good. We got the cathedral ceilings in there. I got a exposed brick fireplace in there. I don't know. Oh, because I reacted to you, G-Man. I hit it, Rich. Don't sing it. Bring it. Headmaster. Don't sing it. All right. I can't see the damn cursor. Where the hell's the there? You say?
We're going to get into this. So I'm going to tell you guys what I think is going on. And if I'm right about it, when the receipts come, or rather, let me get this on here. When it's time for me to start hurting feelings on here and start doing what I got to do on here, I just don't want to hear it. This is why a lot of times I don't listen to you guys in the chat. That's why I'm not reading it right now. So let's get into this. Can't read. You guys are showing everybody why I don't need to read the chat. I don't need to look like a coward or nothing like that. Okay, so you guys are going to see my screen here in a minute. Let's go to Drader's YouTube channel here real quick. So this is Drader YouTube channel. That's not his face. I assume he's learning to mask or something.
Yeah.
If he does look like that, he should probably go see a doctor. But let's read what he put.
You know what? Maybe you should go see a lawyer. That's what I got to say. You should. You should. Maybe you should get a public defender system. Because you're going to need it, honey. You better sell those damn headphones all that.
Here real quick, and we're going to compare and contrast what he put here with my text messages to prove to you that his credibility needs to officially come into question.
Look. Hold on. You guys. Could you hold on 1 second? Thank you for the $5 PayPal. Oh my stars. This is from Maximus. Thank you so much for the $5. If I'm welcome, I'd love to join your crew. If not, enjoy coffee on me. Thank you so much. Maximus, I apologize. I haven't unblocked you, and I'm going to be completely, I'll email you, okay? I'll email you. But thank you for the PayPal. I really appreciate it. And I will get coffee. I appreciate you. What was I going to say? Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, this is what I was going to say. Hold it. Let me just double check I'm seeing it right. Or what? Hold it. Sowing and reaping and Shanny in there. You guys, stop! Oh, my star. Storm done did it. Storm done gifted 5 Loudmouth Housing memberships in there. Storm, did you buy that lipstick first? Storm, thank you so much, sweetheart. Storm done gifted 5 Loudmouth Housing membership. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoever got the memberships, you better, if you in the chat right now, you better say you did get it good. You better say thank you to Storm right now. Otherwise, she's going to take it back, curse you out, and send you. Thank you so much, Storm. I appreciate you, sweetheart. You guys, can you read the tabs that he has open? Can you read that? He's Googling what it, thank you, sweetheart. He's Googling what it means to, hold on. What the Bible says about help. Why you got to read what the Bible says about help? Doesn't that help come from your heart? Listen, it says he's looking up. Look on your phone. It's bigger on your phone. Why you gotta read what the Bible says about what you're helping? You know why I help about food? And I know some people get triggered. They have every right to get triggered because I feel since I was grew up that way, it's a part of me. And I think even assholes in jail, assholes in penitentiary, assholes in prison that have committed whatever, it's still a human's right to eat. Okay? That's why I do it. I don't have to Google it. I don't have to Google it. People say they should work. Exactly. They should. Exactly. But I don't want to have an ounce of guilty conscience in my head. Okay? God forbid if something happens to them because, yeah, they are a piece of shit. But when I say I don't wish harm on nobody, this is proof. I don't wish harm on nobody. And he keeps on saying that I have said that I want, or something about G-Man wants them to, or I want them to unalive themselves or whatever it is. That's not true. Or you were responsible for the Rev to be missing. That's not true. I've never said that. Actually, I spoke against that. I said there is no proof at all. So stop lying. Oh, you love me, Crapella? I love you too.
Okay? And whether or not he needs me or whatever for credibility or whatever, that's irrelevant. The point of the matter is we got to question whether or not these content creators are telling the truth about anything, or is it just about the almighty dollar with these people? Which is what I think is the truth about him. He says, Sowing and Reaping was trying to...
Y'all, my hoodie matches my wig. I'm all matching. Look. And I didn't even plan it.
Get Shanny and Jason, and he did this 36 minutes ago, by the way, guys.
Lippy.
So Drader knew what he was doing. Okay. He says, Sowing and Reaping was trying to get Shanny and Jason to pay their own bus tickets so that they could be his king of Shanny content where he lives. Why didn't G-Man pay for the bus tickets?
Let me tell you something, G-Man. Had I known that it was that $100, I would have paid it. I would have paid it. We would have paid it. I'm so sorry. But we would have paid it. If Shanny came up and said, and you came up and said that we need $97, girl, don't you know it's tacky to wear all this? What? Okay. Whatever you say, Calibo. If we knew that was the only thing and you got an apartment there waiting, the ID was going to be fixed once they get there and all that stuff, we would have helped. We would have helped. But you's a liar. You's a liar.
Had it in his head. He would have full control of Shanny. Let's go into it more now. Okay? Or Shanny content and would cash on it. At the same time, pretending like he's a wonderful person.
You is. True word.
Let's get a couple of things straight here, Drader.
G-Man, were you not controlling them? Were you not telling them not to go on all of these channels, and now you're saying that you want to go on a drunken pheasants? But you told them not to do it. But you want to go to make some money now. You went on Buffweek. You told her not to do it. But you went and you made the money. Right? And now you're telling everybody, oh, I'll do interviews for $80. What's good for the goose should be good for the gambler. So it ain't control. It came out of their mouth. You was exploiting them. It came out of their mouth. Idiot. You just think that you got carte blanche. You can say, do, go wherever you want to go. And we have no rights. We have no say. We can't do nothing. We just got to sit back and take it. Yeah, we'll see about that, old witch. Wait till you get served.
I have certain beliefs. Okay, you probably don't know this, but I happen to be a Christian. Okay, you clearly
No,
read the Bible. So we're going to take a look at a couple of verses here. And when I start laughing at you, don't get mad at me. All right. So just give me a second here. Okay. Then I'm going to comment on whether or not I believe I'm a wonderful person, because you clearly don't know what I believe. So let me see something here real quick. Boom, 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 boom. This is what happens when you don't do your research. You don't realize who you're talking to.
Oh, I've been doing research.
Let me tell you something, Trader. Don't have a moral argument with a Christian. Just don't do that. You look dumb doing it. Okay?
Honey, not only have I been doing research, I've been putting it up on, showing it what it says. And every time I do it, you look like an idiot.
So anyway, I just found a couple of Bible passages that I want to show people here. I know you guys see this here. Could have quoted this stuff, but Trader's a little bit on the slow side, so we got to show him.
Oh, he's slow.
In Isaiah chapter 58, verse 7, it explicitly instructs believers to share their bread with the hungry and bring the homeless poor into your house. Justice and advocacy. Believers are called to defend the rights of the poor.
But listen, we trying to help them. We trying to help them get a job. We trying to give them interviews, but you don't let us to be a Christian. You want to be the only Christian in the United States of America. We trying to help. We all trying to help, but you don't let them. So is that what it says in the Matthew 25? Because you want the content coming from your channel. That's what you want. It's called gatekeeping. Oh, where? Yes. Good morning, Southern Miss.
And the needy. Clearly, this buffoon doesn't do that unless it's his own pockets. And to speak up for those who cannot speak for themselves. Proverbs chapter 31, verses 8 and 9, and Psalms chapter 82, verse 3. Identifying with Christ. Matthew 25, a chapter I bring up a lot on this channel, verses 35 to 40. Jesus states that whenever food, drink, or shelter is provided to the least of these, it is done directly to him.
Refuse.
Radical hospitality. Jesus encourages inviting the poor and the crippled, the lame and the blind to banquets, promising a reward at the resurrection of the righteous, since they cannot repay the host.
Could you go read about exploiting the homeless, please? Could you go read? Don't teach me how to help somebody. Don't teach me how to help somebody. Ain't nobody in kindergarten. We grown-ass middle-aged folks. Go read about exploiting the homeless and how it's become a big thing on the internet on YouTube. So, could you please? Dumbass.
Now, I will look at the chat.
Oh.
Let me get this straight here. I'm doing this for me. And has nothing to do with my faith whatsoever, right? Like I said, Trader, you did this to yourself. This is why you've never been in a room with me before. And you never will. I'll humiliate you. Okay, like I did Hussy. And I can't wait to show you the Hussy comment. I can't wait to show you just how uninformed he is. Okay?
What?
But let's get into this here for a minute.
Hold it.
So, Trader, you seem to know so much about this. Now, I will look at the chat. Let me get this straight here. I'm doing this for me. And has nothing to do with my faith whatsoever, right? Like I said, Trader, you did this to yourself. This is why you've never been in a room with me before. And you never will. I'll humiliate you. Okay, like I did Hussy. And I can't wait to show you the Hussy comment. I can't wait to show you just how.
Oh, just to humiliate me. It's a kink of mine, is it? You know I love that humiliation, darling. It's a kink. Show me where you did it, sweetheart. Oh, don't sing it, honey. Bring it. By the way, I have a question. Did you have a dream last night? What man was walking behind you, sweetheart? I'm just curious because I have a feeling you have lots of those dreams. Was there a gentleman lad walking behind you on the streets of Newark? And you had to have that dream and woke up in the morning and prayed the gay away, is it? Ha, 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 ha. Poor little old thing. That's why I always say, G-Man, be what you is, darling. Just be what you is.
Uninformed he is. Okay, but let's get into this here for a minute. So, Trader, you seem to know so much about me, right? I've been a Christian for about 20-something years. 25 years to be exact.
Oh,
I have
really?
very.
Well, I've been a Christian for 52 years. I'm still a Christian, gonna be a Christian forever. So what? I beat you to it. And now what? And now what? And now you know. You've been new, but that was part of your question list. Are you a Christian? Are you Jewish? I'm a Christian. That's what that, yeah, I'm a Christian. You knew that. I'm so sorry.
Very strong belief.
Oh, by the way, Kyla Boo, I started the egg diet. And honey, let me tell you, my thoughts. My stars. They is the worst. Let me just give y'all a warning. Hey, Ladybug, if you're going to start the egg diet, just be prepared that your farts are like rotten, spoiled eggs. It's literally like rotten, spoiled. I don't know. It's a fucking, I'm like, damn, shit. I'm embarrassed that my cat might fucking look at me the wrong way. It is terrible. Because all those eggs that I boiled a few days ago, I just finished them. I got to boil it again. But if I go, hold on, if I go out tonight, because, you know, sometimes when you do the number 2, yeah, Storm, because she don't even like it when she poops, she runs. She do this to the litter and she run because she don't like that smell neither. Mine is worse. But hold it. Let me think. If I go out tonight and if I get lucky, and if I do the, you know, as G-Man likes to call it, I don't need to fart egg farts. Oh my soul. What do I eat today? Because let me tell you something. When you getting it from the behind, you can't control the farts. Don't be like, oh, I can. No, you can't. Sometimes it just happens. No eggs today, then? Yeah. What am I going to eat then? I can't go out on a full stomach neither. This is a disaster. I'll think about it during the show.
In doing certain things. That is why I don't care when I go out there and I go out there in person and I do certain things. You would know something about that if you picked up a book and read it, but you haven't. So let's continue. Christians believe in charity. Go read 1 Corinthians chapter 13. Go look at the life of Jesus. Just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You know.
Okay, so do what you got to do, G-Man. We've been telling you to help. We've been saying it. The Real Bows 8. Thank you for the $2, sweetheart. Everybody in Phil's chat says hi. Well, everybody here says hello to Phil too. Thank you so much, sweetheart. I really appreciate you. And tell Phil I said hello. Yeah. Tell him I said hello. G-Man, help. Go and help them. No one's telling you not to. Actually, we motivate you. Go and get them that apartment. Get them. You didn't want to give them the $90. What do you want from me? Ain't nobody telling you not to be a Christian. Huzzy, if you farted in a jar, G-Man would probably buy it for $50. You know, it's got the effort that it's going to take for me to point the, unless somebody wants to volunteer and do it for me. But let me tell you, the effort, because I got some junk. It ain't easy. It ain't easy. So I got a little bit of love handles in there, and I got my junk is in there. The effort that it's going to take for me to get a job and point it in the right spot and then fart at the same time and then get that lid on top of it before the, stench go away. It's too much. It's too much. I need a lot more money than that because I got to hire help. And I don't mind hiring help neither. But I'm just saying. And let me tell you, my stench is worth more than $50. Don't insult me, honey. What's the solution? Hold it. Carla got a solution. She's smart. She's smart. I got to hear what she got to say. Carla knows how to save a stench. All right. Let's see what Carla says. Oh, my star. Y'all, this can work for everybody. This is not just for me. This for everybody. Listen real good. She giving advice. I like to know. Because, honey, Shani, this can work for you too, honey. Just get yourself some bottles from Michael's artwork or whatever they call that. Hello, Kant. Howdy. You scared? Well, let's see. Hold on. Vacuumators, negative pressure jars that they use for draining. No, I don't want that. You know what? I'll keep my farts to myself. If a man come over and he into that, we can go to the bathroom for 5 minutes. It's on the house. It's on the house. But you know what? You're very gassy after you do with the man in the backyard. You very gassy. It's nothing but farts. That might be a good time for me to, I might just start that kink. I might start that business on OnlyFans. I got to think about it. G-Man, let me know if you're interested. If I get a good solid 10 interests, 10 possible potential customers, I'll get a job. I'll get a job. But it's gonna be $100. If I can make $1,000 right off the bat, I'll stop that. ladmathhuzzy@gmail.com. Let me know.
All of those churches you have in your area that gives away food, there's a reason we do that.
Mm-hmm.
So what you're basically trying to tell everybody is that I have no desire.
You know what? Do you think he goes to the churches to get food? Put a 1 in the chat if you think he eats at the churches. Put a 2 in the chat if you think he doesn't. 1 if he goes to churches, food pantries to eat. 2 if he doesn't. I'm serious. Not that there's anything wrong with it. That's what it's there for. You do think, right? I'm starting to have a feeling that he does. Okay, so everybody says yes except 2 people. Okay. Let me tell you something. If you guys have lots of free time and you get satisfaction and a good feeling when you help other people, go volunteer at a soup kitchen. And when you see all these homeless people or unfortunate people that don't have money to feed themselves or their family, and you can just go serve their food, I don't know, maybe some people don't like working. It's like working in the kitchen. I grew up doing that. But if you can just say it's such a good feeling.
This is the logic you're using. This is the logic. I had no desire to help them at all. I didn't feel empathy for them sleeping outside. I didn't feel empathy for them going through what they were going through. That is what you're suggesting.
No, that is not what we are suggesting at all. You are the one that promised them an Airbnb and you didn't do it. Buffweeb promised them 2 weeks in an Airbnb. But you told him not to do the interviews for the $100 an hour. Stop it. G-Man, are you pretending? Are you pretending to be Cocoa for Cocoa Puffs? Seriously. Or is this an act, or is this really you? I'm curious. Your behavior is the one suggesting all of that, holding them back from interviews, which means holding them back from money, which means money is power. Money is what's going to get them off the street. Money is data. Money that is the phone that they need. Money is the pillows that you brought them so you can pretend that you are the only one that cares and the rest of us are just using them, right? That's called manipulation. That's called manipulation. If you didn't convince them not to do interviews, they would have been much better off. Because I bet that it would have added up to more money than what you have provided. You can prove me wrong. What's stopping you? So you say you're a Christian, but none of your actions point that way. You went there and now you're harassing them. Now you're harassing them. And now you bought a co-host to help you do it. And I'm sorry, I find that disgusting. Ashley, what is your goal here too? Like these two people, I don't understand. They bring a pillow and they don't stop to harass you and threaten you.
May I please see some proof of that?
Proof of what? I'll show proof. I'll show proof. You'll show proof? I'm willing to show proof. And it's going to show that I've been honest and transparent about everything. I'm willing to show proof. What do you want to know?
Let's continue to use him. I had no desire to help them at all. I didn't feel empathy for them sleeping outside. I didn't feel empathy for them going through what they were going through. That is what you're suggesting. May I please see some proof of that? Let's continue to use logic for a moment. Not difficult. Okay? Everybody here want to claim they're the champions of morality and logic. Tell me something, Drader. What's your beliefs on helping the poor? I'm just curious. And can I see some proof for it? Why don't you show your face to stand by what you say? Are you ashamed of your looks?
Oh,
perhaps you're this bony old man who doesn't anything going on for you, where you want to just sit there and make these comments. I'm like, I don't know. I don't do this stuff for me. I do it for the kingdom of God. You know nothing about that because Drader only lives for guess who? Take a guess.
No.
Come on, 1 second. Drader. That's all Drader cares about is Drader.
Oh.
Okay, so now that we've gone through the elementary things, ladies and gents, let's go to the text message that proves that Drader is an idiot. All right, so let's get to this here real quick.
G-Man, explain to me something. Why is it that everybody dislikes you? Why is it that you're the only one that knows information about the uncle? You're the only one that knows the information about the house. You're the only one going and doing original content and you're going to Shani, and Shani only wants to do videos on your channel, and you still can't get people to watch you, your numbers are lower than all the other commentary channels. Why is that? That is seriously a question that I want an answer to. Why? Why is it that people watch us and give us super chats, and you are begging for a Whopper? Why? The Christian.
Remember, trade our receipts. You know what I mean? And if Trader only knew who he was taking a fight with, you know what I mean? You would know. I'm gonna put him in his place in more ways than one of you if he tries to continue to do this. And by the way, do you guys like to comment on the title of this video? We're gonna get to that in a minute because he is a predator.
Oh, really?
Don't get it twisted. He is a predator. All right? He stalks his prey. Let's go to the text message here real quick.
Wait a minute.
I see your
You really have the audacity to sit up here. How's his number? Oh, yeah, Penguin. That's true. You really have the audacity to say he stalks his prey? How? How? By doing commentary? Then we all stalk them, if that's your definition, including you. He ain't rap right. I'm sorry, he's not rap right. He's talking about Drater. If you guys aren't sub to his channel, go check him out. Drater.
Good comment on here. Okay.
And G-Man, just a little advice. You might want to remove this content. Just a little advice. Because this is slander.
Let me tell my wife. Okay. Let's go to the Shani and Rev comment here real quick. I want to show everybody here the comment that set them off. Oh, a little bit of background here. They was in a tent getting high. They raised $118.
Yeah.
So, Drader, are you suggesting that I didn't learn anything about being around Shani and Rev? Don't you think if I was going to do the exact same stupid stuff that I did before?
Yeah, thank you for putting up his link, Don. I appreciate it. That's Drader's channel. You guys go and check him out. Give him a sub and a thumbs up.
Or I would just let them live with me. Like, I'm just saying, go to school. No. My bad. Hold on a minute. Because this needs to be done. I'm sorry. I hate doing this kind of thing. Trader,
too much.
You know, you listen to me, dude. Actually, I'm not gonna do that. I went to yellow school bus you, but I kind of promised some content creators I would stop doing that. Anyway, let's read the comments here real quick. Directly regarding Shani and Rev, which everything was hunky-dory lovey-dovey until I said all this.
I got to take this off.
Where is it? Here we go. I said to them this, and I'm going to show everybody this comment here in a minute. So this is the room we got ready for them. And there's other stuff in here, so I can't show you the whole room. But they was going to get a 55-inch flat screen TV. I have an Xbox One here. I have these VRs here. I have a PS4. I have a ton of stuff here that they was going to use. I even got this Buffoons of Magic the Gathering cards. I have a lot of things here. A lot of you don't know this. He was going to get back his Neo Geo. He was going to get back all of that stuff. Okay? That Neo Geo is worth, the one I got with the games I got, worth almost $2 grand. $2 grand. But you know what? I got other friends who I think would benefit with that a little bit more. You know what I mean? But this is what set it off. After I showed them the room. Now imagine you're homeless. After I showed them the room. This. Oh, and Drader, I'm very happy that you're finally acknowledging that Shani tells the truth. Because you just did that on your channel. Because you believe her. You believe every word that came out of her mouth.
Nobody believes everything Shani says. That's not true either. You like to put a lot of words in people's mouths. That's not true at all. You'll all lie. All of you.
Okay, this is what you will need when I come and see you. You will need $90 for the bus and a fresh pair of clothes. You can't smell on the bus. You won't need a lot once I get you in New Jersey. But if you want the shelter, if you want the shelter, get that free ID. $90 will cover both bus rides. To get the room, I'll be providing more than.
Why didn't you help them do all this? That's what you were going there for. Why hasn't this all been taken care of? What did you exactly do? You want to be the savior? You want to be the biggest Christian on the block? You want to be helping people because you're empathetic to everybody? Why hasn't all of this been taken care of? Nothing has changed. Hey, Stone, good to see you. Nothing. No ID has happened. No apartment has happened. No telephone has happened. No Airbnb has happened. Nothing. Nothing. Either help them or let them do live streams to make their fucking money. I don't understand. Help them or don't, or leave them alone. If they could make $118 in 1 hour, G-Man, they don't need you. Do you understand that? Unless you are going to give them $100 every day, they don't need you. You just proved that you can't do for them what they can do for themselves. So leave them alone. Leave them alone. Whatever they want to do. If they want to live in that tent forever, that's on them. They have always been able to survive. Always. And believe it or not, they're still surviving. They're hitting rock bottom, but they're still there. They don't need you. You have been needing them. You are the only one at the end of the day that has benefited more from them than they can say from you. Leave them alone. Stop harassing them. Stop going over there. I am very, very surprised that you believed you did something for these people. When you took the $20, you asked them for food. This man asked them for a slice of pizza.
Likely on Sunday or Monday. Also, be prepared not to smoke most of the day. There's other stuff. And by the way, the smoke part is the important part, because that's where we start arguing. Over the smoking. We're just going to forget about what Shanny's mom had to say about that, right? There's other stuff, but I'll fill you in later. So be prepared. You're not coming here high. Okay? Then on the very bottom of that, they said they will try. They just raised $118 that they spent on weed.
And you knew they were going to do that. You knew it from the very beginning. Good point, Maxine. Maxine says, Huzzy, so he can't or won't pay their bus fare, but he took Jason's house for $1. Yeah. Yes. You guys, please put a thumbs up if you can. It really does help the channel. And also consider supporting. If you want to support privately, my Cash App and PayPal is pinned in the comment section. You can support that way, and I will give you a shout out, same as if it was a super chat, or unless you tell me not to. Or you can send a super chat, or become a channel member, or gift memberships, and I would appreciate it. And if you can't, just hit the thumbs up. Thank you so much. Yeah, like $90, my dude. Really? That's all? Get the apartment. Listen, Get the apartment. I'll pay the $90 for the bus. G-Man. Do it. Do it. Get the apartment for them. I'll pay the $90. They'll go do the interviews and they'll pay the rent. And they'll just have to do interviews. Come on. Oh, shut up.
The dumb thing about some of these YouTubers on here, y'all all think she doesn't make no money. That's the weird thing about it. All right? Oh, she's banking. She's just smoking in as fast as she banks it.
She's always been like that. They've always been like that.
And then this is her statement immediately after I said that.
Uh-huh.
And then there's more on here that I'm not going to show everything or whatever.
Oh, please do.
But my motivation for helping somebody who gave me a house was to control their content. And Trader, you wonder why you're considered the class clown.
He's not.
You wonder why you're a comedian and not considered an intellectual. Just saying. Smacking you around has never been.
Listen, we don't need a PhD to come and react to Shani and Rev. Okay? Nobody's coming over here acting like they have fucking whatever. Just like you're not. Okay? Dispensary.
Difficult for me because you don't think before you speak. But let's continue because that's not the only dumb thing. Wait. What's that? No, sir. He said on his post. Hold on a minute. Let me see something here. And I was going to cash in on Shani's. That's what he said on his post. That I was going to cash in on Shani and Rev, right? Trader, allow me to explain some things again that you didn't know that I explained on his YouTube channel, and I can prove you don't watch these videos. You don't inform yourself. You're not a very good investigator reporter. I'm the one who told Shani that if she goes on anybody's channel, get 50% up front.
You knew that's not going to happen. You give her the poor advice. You also told them not to do interviews. Which one is it? No one is going to give her money up front. Stop it. How much did you pay her? How much did you pay Rev? When they came on your channel? Because you made out. You made money. You got $20 that one time she paid you. Then you said you got Whopper. I don't know how much people gave you. Did you pay them $100 an hour? Just curious. Unless you're doing better than what we're offering, maybe you should zip it.
She was not going to stay off of all these channels. There were several reaction channels that she was going to go to. You're stupid because you was one of them.
Oh, please.
So anyway,
please.
I advised her to stay away from certain channels since
he was one of them. I don't even think he asked them to come on. I don't even think he asked them to come on. Why would they go to a channel that didn't even offer to pay? Unless he did offer to pay. Did Drader offer to pay? Freedom forever. Thank you so much for the $5 super sticker, sweetheart. I appreciate you, honey. Thank you very, very much. Oh, so they were going to go do an interview on Drader's channel, right? When Drader did not ask or Drader did not offer them any money, right? Sure. Lie some more. My gosh, your credibility is terrible. Terrible. Thank you again for the super sticker. I really appreciate you, hon.
These people wanted to lie so much about me unaliving Rev, and that would be a lot of malfunctioning, which I would never go to court because the second a judge actually sees that, whatever he says is going to be null and void. Nobody cares.
Oh, poor thing. You know, when you're done Googling about how to be a Christian in the Bible, why don't you Google about the things that you've said and is it actionable? Would you do that for me, please? Please, can you do that? There are a lot of people that have behaved your way and thought that it was okay in this world. And guess what? Since Negs is in your chat, why don't you ask him? Because the same thing, the same exact thing that you are calling Drader is what he called me. Why don't you go ask him if it was null and void in court, sweetheart? Go and ask him all 3 times. You have no idea. There is nothing null and void about defamation and slander. Nothing.
Speaking of Hussey, let's take a look at the other thing that he said in this community post. I think you guys are going to find this to be very interesting. I think you guys need to focus on your easy targets, because I know a lot of you ain't used to dealing with people who actually know how to think. Whoops, we don't want that one. Hold on.
No, you know what? I don't think you're an easy target. I just think that you just don't know when to zip it. You don't know when to zip it. I think you run your mouth a little bit too much, and then you tell on yourself, and then we realize what a real POS that you actually are. You told on yourself when you claimed that Jason is getting $20,000, and I was wondering why now all of a sudden you don't want to support Shanny, you want to support Rev. I thought that was weird. Now I know, okay, because you told us. So that answers that question. Then I was wondering why Shanny and Rev don't want to do videos for money. Did it make sense? Then you answered that question because you told them not to do the videos. Okay. And then you claimed that why are we thinking that you're pulling the strings and everything? And you literally confessed. You talk too much. And then you slandered, defamed me. You threatened me. You think I can't do anything about it. You said you were coming to my house. Now you're defaming, slandering Drader, and you think you can get away with it. How sad. How sad.
No, we don't want that one. Share, I went to the wrong page. What do I? Come on, what'd you do? I don't know why they're doing it this way. I don't know. But anyway, let me show you guys something else here real quick. About what Drader said. Drader says a lot of stupid stuff on his channel though. That's why a lot of times I won't respond to him. So watch this one here. Boo-hoo. Gmail is trying to get Shanny.
If there's a lot of times that you don't want to respond to Drader, why you constantly respond to me?
And Jason to move to homeless facilities in Newark, where G-Man lives. G-Man went and have to travel 2.5 hours for his content. He thought he was going to be in control of Shanny and have them at his disposal to exploit. Look how butthurt he is now that Shanny refused to be his puppet. Fail. You need Shanny more than us. Obviously, you wouldn't be trying to lure them by you. Desperate, boring, pathetic trash. Good luck, Mom. Okay, so let me just make sure we understand this correctly. Okay. According to Drader, in order for me to be noticed, I need Shanny and Rev.
Yes, I agree 100%. I agree 100%. For me to watch you, it has to be with Shanny and Rev. It has to be when you're talking about Shanny and Rev. What is wrong with that statement? Huh? It's just like when people come in here and they say, I don't like to watch you when Carrie is on panel, or I only watch you when you are by yourself. That's their preference. They don't find you entertaining, just like a lot of people don't watch me. They don't find me entertaining, or a lot of people watch me when they find me entertaining. What is the problem? Look at your views when you're not talking about them. Didn't you say when you were sitting in that tent, you said I don't get views when I talk about Huzzy, which is a lie. You said I get the views when I talk about you, Shani. Didn't you say that? And do you remember he said to her while he was sitting in the tent that I'm not saying that I'm not going to react to you anymore. I'm not saying I'm not going to speak about you anymore. He was giving them a heads up. This, I think, was a plan. This, I think, was a setup. Because, honey, you haven't stopped. As sick as you are and all that, you haven't stopped.
I want that one to sink in for a little bit for those of you who know me and knows what I'm getting ready to do. Trader has about 6,000 subscribers, don't he?
Yeah.
Let's see what his best video is real quick here. Let's go to Trader's channel here real quick. Let's take a look at his best video here real quick. Okay, most popular. Okay, I want to show you guys something here real quick. I'm going to show you Trader's most popular video he has on his channel, on this channel. This is my B channel, by the way. This isn't the A channel. This is the B channel. Let's take a look at his best video here real quick. And yes, Trader, I'm doing this to humiliate you right now. I'm not doing this for no other reason besides that. To basically show everybody what kind of a liar you are.
Do you notice that his goal is always to try to humiliate people? That's like, it's like, I don't know. Why? Why do you always try to humiliate? The only one that you're humiliating is yourself.
Your best video, sir, is 14,000 views on your A channel. 14,000 views on your next best video has 7,000 views. Okay, so I would like to do a little bit of compare and contrast. We're not going to look at my A channel because I don't want to embarrass you too much. Okay, let's take a look at my B channel here and look at my best video on my B channel. Since, you know, all I need to do is to get attention is to deal with Shani and Rev, people I know in person, people you never met in your life, and think you're jealous. Yeah, so let's get into this here real quick. Let's go to my YouTube channel here real quick. Hold on. Let's see what my best video is on the channel. And this is not, whoa, hold on. Selling and reading.
No.
Of course, it's Google and not YouTube. I could just use my phone. It'd be easier to do it this way. Let me just use my phone here real quick. Let's just do that. And this is my B channel, ladies and gents. I'm not going to show my A channel.
You guys notice that? Everything is demeaning. Everybody he wants to humiliate. And that's exactly what you were doing with Shani and Rev. Humiliating them. That's what you were doing. That's what you want to do with everyone. Do you not see that? Exactly, Running Bear. He gets hate views.
My A channel would humiliate him. And by the way, I don't need Shani and Rev to get attention. As a matter of fact, if anybody's ever seen my original GTV channel, a lot of people kind of forgot my goal on there. This is why I know I won against the Dragoons, right? What was my number one goal on there? Does anybody remember that? My number one goal was to do it. To get them to back off and leave me alone. I won with extreme prejudice.
Wait, what?
Okay, now let's look at the, by the way, I don't need Shani and Rev to get attention. As a matter of fact, if anybody's ever seen my original GTV channel, a lot of people kind of forgot my goal on there. This is why I know I won against the Dragoons, right? What was my number one goal on there?
Oh, Dragoons.
Does anybody remember that? My number one goal was to do it.
No. You know why I don't remember that? Because I didn't watch ya. I didn't watch ya. Now, do you see? Does that make sense to you now? Now it adds up. I didn't watch you. Nobody cares. Why are you so stuck on the past? The Dragoons. I went and I met these people with my microphone and my camera. The Dragoons.
To get them to back off and leave me alone. I won it with extreme prejudice. Okay, now let's look at.
You won what exactly now? With extreme prejudice in there?
Let's look at my sewing and reaping channel and look at my best video on my sewing and reaping channel.
Oh.
And then I'm gonna explain to you why he's a predator after I'm done doing all of this, showing you guys that he has no knowledge.
Yeah. Let's hear it. Tough guy.
And we have to question his motivation, which I know is motivation. And I never thought.
And this is 2 people you've defamed and slandered in 1 month. 2 people.
That I would look at Carrie's community and actually say something like this, but he's part of it.
I'm
gonna have some fun with him, okay? And I want to make sure people understand it's him, not nobody else. Because I know a lot of people like him, but I also know a lot of people think he's a clown too. So let's see something here. Videos. Let's see, public. So on my B channel, I think on this channel here, on a channel where I don't even try to do anything on here. Oh, because they're public. That's right. I have to go to my private ones because my old Shanny videos are.
See, boring. I don't care. It's not going to change anything. He wants to prove to the world, oh, I'm interesting, guys. People watch me. Look. No one cares. Dude, you took us to Times Square and we nearly fell asleep. You're showing us how many views you got in a video? And what's that going to do? You're popular. Oh my gosh, you're popular. It's G-Man. Look.
How do I what's my best video? I think my best video only has about 4,000 views, I think. Right? I think on this channel it's 4,000 views, I think. I don't feel like really doing
big damn deal.
When it's right now, to me, this is vanity. Okay. So I think on this channel, my best video in here is 4,000. It's either 2,000 or 4,000 views.
Wow.
And that's on my B channel. On my main channel, Trader says, I need says I need Shanny and Rev for attention. Let's take a look at this here in a minute, then I'm going to get to my main topic here. Let's see. Gee, man, a lot of people still will not go to this channel because they know that they're full of it.
So go back there. Stay there. We don't need Joe content for Shanny and Rev. Trust me, we really don't. Go back to your 100K subscribers or whatever. I think he has like 10 or 20, whatever. Go back to this big old channel you got that you raking in the dough and you getting in all the views where everybody thinks you famous. Hey, Raccoon Man, all that. What you doing here for? Where all you doing is getting hate. What you doing here for? And getting yourself lawsuit. What you doing? You ain't rap right? You only got 2,000 views? And with Shanny and Rev content? Really? That's my point. That's what I was saying. With all this Shanny and Rev content that we need you, honey, ain't nobody even watching. Oh, my stars. I didn't even know that's all you got, honey. Thank you for letting us know. Thank you. Oh, my stars.
Oh, this is one of my personal favorite ones here. Hey, Draper. A long time ago, I did something called Atheist Owned, and that was my most popular video.
A long time ago.
It was like about 70 or 80,000 or something like that. Let me show you what I did before I started doing what I'm doing right now. Okay? Just so that you can understand how silly you sound when you say this stuff. By the way, if you know me in Newark or whatever, get your laugh on, because you all know what I'm talking about here.
My stars.
Where is it? Okay, hold on. You should all be able to see this here. I have a video on my YouTube channel that has 298,498 views, and that's only one video. Let's go to my videos here real quick.
Okay, good. Good.
Great. I have 2 videos 3 videos on the Hebrew Israelites has over 90,000 views. You don't
10 years ago, 20 years ago, what? You ain't nothing. You still ain't. What is that supposed to mean? You still getting sued? Yes, Raccoon Man, we is. I got a new wig and lipstick soap. G-Man, what does that mean? What are you saying? You don't need Shani? Well, I wouldn't watch you if it wasn't for Shani. So that's that. And I'm sure a lot of people can say the same.
know nothing about that. Atheist only did 87,000 views. I think when the Amazing Atheist channel or the Drunken Peasants, they got over 1 million views talking about me. Okay? So let's continue to talk about how I need Shani and Rev to be noticed. Okay? I did a Rap on Atheist poll. They got 24,000. That's still better than your best video. Okay? I have a lot of videos on the channel here that's better than your best videos. And it's me going out there confronting the Hebrew Israelites.
Boring.
Okay? Let me show everybody what I'm talking about here real quick. There you go. This is me out there doing what I did with Shani and Rev. Except the only difference is I did this in person. Give me a minute here. Hold on. Come on, man. Stupid computer. All right, let's try this again. Let's try this again. Here we go. Why isn't this? Okay, here we go. Okay, David was ready. David was ready. What color was Abraham? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people. 8 people out there. I'm born in Market in North New Jersey. Was Abraham? Listen to me. Was Abraham?
Right,
was Abraham black or was he already red?
G-Man, I'm sorry. You're boring as fuck. Sorry. Does that answer your question? You're boring, dude. I can't with you. Nobody cares you got 100,000 views or 1 million views. So freaking what? You're still a POS at the end of the day. You still exploited Shani and Rev at the end of the day. And you still told them not to do interviews and to make money. Exactly. You don't have talent, in my opinion. I don't see any talent there. I don't. I don't. I laugh at you because it's a circus act. This is all a circus. You're like, it's like, it's a reminding, it reminds me of clown. Okay? No, exactly. And the low IQ. Ozzy, if you want to laugh. Okay, let's look at your, hey D, let's look at Kyler's stream. Yeah, that's a good idea. I've been meaning to look at it. So, the drill thrill. Which one, honey? Oh my stars, that's disgusting. Which one, sweetie? Yeah, let's watch Storm and Kyla Boo. The first one, the second one. And I got to run to the bathroom too and do a number one. Do a number one. You guys go sub up to Kyler and Storm. Brothel? Okay. Oh, no. You guys, let me see if I can get, hold on. Hold on. Yeah, can you change it? Yeah. Let me run to the bathroom, honey. Hold on. Whoa. Hold on, guys. Oh, okay. We're waiting for. Hold on, honey. It still says sign in, hon. Kyla Boo, what you trying to do? Cause it's too late, baby, and it's just too late. Cause I really don't need you, baby. You want to come up? Okay. Why don't you just come up, Kyla? Why don't you just come up? Hold on. We copying the link. Hold on. Yes. Ah, no. Hold on. Now the link don't work. I'm email you the link, honey. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I am. Yes, I am. I most certainly am. We gonna email it to her. Wills. Email. Check your email, sweetheart. I hate when this does this. You know what? Do I get a refund? Penguin, I don't think so. But shit, $50 a damn month? Come on now. I don't need this aggravation on a Friday. No, I don't. Sure. What's your matter? You want a treat, but you just ate. You got some more food in your dish. Go eat your food. You got your breakfast. I know. I know. Master. Somebody said there's a new Whopper out. I don't know. Yes, Kyler is a disaster. Hold on. Masters. Kyler. Oh, wait. Hold on. Masters. Let's try this again. Kyler don't know what. Oh, Kyler got right this time. Well, good. I'm glad I ain't the only one. I'm glad I'm not the only one that makes mistakes online. I know. Here we go. All right. Now, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do it like this. Yeah, I'm going to take this off. Okay. And it's all going to be down. That's it. Now, this is called the brother that didn't hire Kyla. Oh, I'm kidding. It's called a brothel. That girl, you trying to get a job over there? Oh, my stars. You trying to be a hooker? Oh, my stars. I wouldn't be telling nobody. I wouldn't be telling you didn't get hired at a brothel. They would hire me, hon.
The Drill Thrill Show.
Hello, welcome to the show. This is the Drill Thrill Show.
I got
I
Stormy
am
Boo and
Kyler.
Boo.
This is Storm. Hey, Bex. Hey, Penguin.
Storm.
I am here.
That, you see, she got photos in the back. She got stuff in the back. You see that, G-Man? It's not just a bare wall like that. That looks terrible. This is what I'm talking about. You see how all of the artwork or whatever she got back there? You need to learn. You so rich.
For the drills. She is for the thrills. I am just basically a mouthpiece.
You sound
So-
like a late night rate talk, rock talk.
What? You sound like
I don't know. I don't know.
Did you
I don't know.
understand that?
No.
Like a late night, like an MC.
Like a
All-time
like remember? Oh, you're pretty young. Remember WKRP in Cincinnati?
Yeah.
And like Venus Flytrap, he had like what's his name? Venus Flytrap. I think I'm making that up. What
Why
was
are you
his
just
name?
saying shit? Why are you just saying shit? It's not real.
Was it Venus Flytrap? It's real.
It is
He
a
had
thing.
like the late night thing, and he was like did all the like smooth jazz songs, right?
You know who we're missing?
Or was that the other guy? John, forget it. Okay, go ahead, please. You can talk about something in the last 50, 40 years. Like the last 10 years, 20 years, not like the last 40 years.
Wait a minute.
I know
Hold
what I'm
on.
talking about.
Hey, Jennifer. Hey, Max.
See, you matching Kyla is matching her shirt and her makeup toe. So it's okay for you to do it and not me. Yes. Lonnie Anderson. That's correct. That's correct.
X. Hey, Leah. Hey,
Hi,
Penguin.
guys.
We have 9 people in here.
Hi, guys.
Holy shit.
You guys, go sum up to the drill thread.
So, you know what? They're not here to see us. They're here to see Jeff.
They're here to see Jeff. I know.
I'll go get Jeff.
Where is he?
Well, see, Jeff's been busy. See, he's been
Is he gardening?
Wasn't he with Fallon?
he is not gardening. He actually went to run a few marathons and he's back now. He won 2 medals. He did.
What did he win them in?
So he must be in shape.
One was in
You better say long jump.
shut up.
No, he's not. He's not grounded apparently. Hey, Fallon.
Oh, Fallon's in there?
He's not grounded apparently. He's here.
Okay, so Jeff is here.
But we need to know what medals he won and where did he go?
Yeah, I like to
Jeff went to he actually got
Oh,
himself
he
some
does have medals.
yeah, medals. Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Wow.
So Jeff had a medal. He
Oh.
actually ran as many steps as the Mount Everest is tall. So he won that.
Uh-huh.
Fuck, there's 12 people in here. I'm gonna throw up. Look,
I bet you it probably took him a lot less time than anybody because his legs are so long.
well, that and he's gonna finish before everybody. Hey, Fallon, because like His neck is longer. He always is going to finish first. All he has to do is
Put his
that.
neck out.
Yeah. And the other one was for the Pyramid of Giza. And
What did he do for that?
he actually there was a little
You
there
got
was a little
gold in there?
scarab beetle right here, but Jeff got drunk after he won the gold, and he just went somewhere.
Oh,
He did win the drinking contest.
All right.
No,
was
he
that what it
actually-
was?
Yes, no.
What was that one for?
It's the Pyramid of Giza. He actually climbed it faster than anybody.
He won the Pyramid of Giza.
So
I'm pretty
he,
proud of him.
so he went to
Mount Everest.
Mount Everest.
Yeah.
Yes, so this is
He went to Kathmandu. Where else did he go?
he went to Mount Everest, climbed Mount Everest. It shows all the tags and stuff.
And where's the
then
other one?
the Pyramid of Giza.
In Egypt?
Okay.
I should hope so.
I don't know. Okay, I do. Well, I told you the right answer, so clearly I know. Clearly.
Clearly.
Like, totally, like,
Yeah.
like,
Gag me with a spoon.
gag me with a spoon, you know?
With a
Like a
chainsaw.
totally,
Hey.
Seriously.
totally. What were you going to tell me after I was talking about WKRP?
Oh, I was gonna tell you that Jeff was
How
gonna be
old
your
is
big-
Connie Anderson now? She got to be in her
How did
80s.
he afford all how does he afford all this crap? Well, I guess he makes money when he wins those medals, right? Is he like kind of like an Olympian? And he gets sponsorships?
Yes, and OnlyFans.
So, you guys are watching Kyler, a moderator on the channel, and Storm, a moderator on the channel, and they have their own channel there. It's called The Drill Thrill. So make sure you go and check them out and hit the sub button too.
Nothing, dear. Nothing.
We know his secret now, how he does all this.
What secret? There's no secret. There's no secret.
There's
Oh,
no
come on. There has to
secret.
be. There has to be secrets.
I love you, Jeff. I wish you wouldn't.
Read Fallon's comment. You are like, you're responsible as his parent or whatever you are to it.
Nah, she paid the bill already. Receipts
Oh,
or
she
it
doesn't
never
want the
happened.
money back? Though? I mean, I would
Screenshots
want
and
the money
receipts
back.
or it didn't happen.
Right. You got that
He
right.
sells services too on there. I know.
Oh,
It
I'm
wasn't me. It was Bex.
damn it, Bex. Nothing, dear. Just playing.
Was she in there
just
too?
fixing your ears.
Just
there.
fixing your ears. Hey, Kyler, you know that he's not real, don't you?
No, she don't.
What?
Yeah, she
Yeah,
don't know.
that's what I thought.
Poor Kyler.
Hey, where's your big mug?
I don't know. I don't know if anything's real anymore because apparently Jeff is not real. So I'm just gonna let this shit happen.
Okay, he's real. He's real. I mean, how else could he go and get those medals and go to the bar and the casino? And
Actually,
I
Jeff's
mean,
a
he's
poser.
got to.
Jeff's a poser. I went and got those fucking things 3-4 years ago. So
And do you get any money from his stuff he does, or do you like?
Speaking about casino, my cousin had a casino themed party, and I think that was such a great idea. Have you guys ever been to a casino party in someone's house where you have a table for blackjack, you have a table for roulette, table for? I thought that was such a, and they had like Las Vegas posters and everything like that. She really, really went all out. I think that's a great idea.
Is he
oh,
hoarded all?
the other stuff? his travel money stuff.
Like I'd make him pay room and board at least.
Well, that's what they make him do in Nevada, you know. He has to get checked every week.
He goes to get checked every week.
Oh, really? Cooter punch?
Make
It's
sure,
like a party. I don't even know. Is that
make
legal?
sure he doesn't have
I don't even
giraffe
know. I don't even know if they were doing it for money. It was just maybe just for fun.
Rhea.
And I'm sorry, Fallon does want the money back because she now knows how much money he's making on the side. Because he lied to her and said that he was like between gigs.
Oh, so he's
Well,
a
he
liar?
is. There was a guy over here and his name was Gig, and then there was a guy over here and his name was Gig. I told her she paid the bill. It's not his problem.
It's hard out there for a pimp when you're trying to make some money for the rent.
I am not a pimp. I wouldn't even know what to do if I hit this giraffe. I know it's not real, but you're not real. If I hit this giraffe,
Like
you
the
could
way
probably
you-
kick my ass. It would lay me the fuck out.
Well, you tripped over him before, so I'm sure you could probably.
He's
trip
already
over him
done it.
again.
He's already. You see my black eyes? That's Jeff. He's abusive. You're abusive.
Oh my
I'm telling
God.
everybody on you.
Fallon, you better stay
No,
away.
he's not.
The
Don't spread
giraffe is
rumors
a
like
ghost
that
town.
about him.
Leave him alone.
It was an accident. He was not feeling well. He was a little tipsy still
I
in the
fell down the
morning.
stairs and walked into two doors. What the hell?
What? Pimping ain't easy, no.
No, pimping is easy. Making your hose like
Do the pimping is
no.
do
You
the
do the
do the
pimping. Making
hoeing.
your hose work right. That's the shitty part.
Well, you did grow up in Nevada, so
Absolutely. And I can tell you every single whorehouse in my tiny little town.
there were lots in your town?
Yo, my town had 30,000 people in it back in the good old days. And there were 4 fucking brothels there.
Are you kidding?
No.
Did they do
And
well?
you know what?
I mean, not that like maybe you didn't know. Did they do well? Clearly they stayed open, so but like that's what, 3?
I went back home 2000. I went home 2017. No, 18. 2017. After I graduated with my master's, and they were all still open, and then there was an
That's
extra.
not real
one
either,
open
by the way.
too.
Kyler,
What?
were they open? Your master's isn't real, so stop talking about it. Were the
yeah.
brothels open? You said
Yes,
I was
yes,
talking
and there
over
were
top
another
of
one.
you.
There was another one. Mhm.
So now there's 4.
There's 5.
5.
Yes,
Jesus.
yes, there are 5. There are 5.
So it must be close to like the actual Las Vegas
No, you know
Central.
what?
Like, do
Las
people have to drive?
Vegas.
Where do they drive from?
Murder.
How do they get there?
So what it is
I can't
is
see the chat.
balance is 8. Not
Alan's
8 yet.
like,
If
that sounds like
day I
it's
go
a really
home, there's-
profitable city. We
so
should go there.
Vegas, it's actually illegal to be a prostitute in Vegas.
Wait, what?
Vegas is in Nye County, and prostitution is illegal in Nye County. So they have to
that
actually
true?
drive.
Wait a minute. It's illegal in Las Vegas? Kyla, are you sure, boo? Oh my stars, I didn't know that. Damn it.
Oh, you have
20
to
minutes.
drive somewhere else.
20 minutes for your whores. And then there's this just like an ocean of whorehouses just an ocean. You get the pick of the litter. But see, it's not really all that great. 'Cause I think the
even
Moonlight
like-
Bunny Ranch in Moonlight Bunny Ranch in Reno, the government took it over because the government took over the whorehouse.
I was
Because-
thinking about the same thing. I was Cooter Punch. I was going to tell I need a dick. You better change your plans, honey. You better not cancel that hotel. I need a dick. And you better go 20 minutes away. And fun fact, one of the apartments that I used to live in many, many moons ago used to be a brothel. Yes, it was, honey. It used to be a brothel like 60 years ago. And there was a fire. It was a house. It was a house, and there was a small fire in there, and that's when it closed up. And then they fixed it. It was a brick house. The outside remained fine, but the inside they fixed, and they made it into like a 5-family house with 5 different units. And there, it used to be a brothel. Absolutely. You go in there, you give them a couple of dollars, hi.
They didn't pay their taxes right.
No way. So then
And
the
then
government's
IRS,
in the
and then the IRS took it from the state because the state couldn't do the taxes right.
So the IRS is the pimp now.
I think it's closed, honestly. I do think it's closed.
Yeah, Penguin.
But that's the one they used to do a lot of documentaries and stuff on. I think. It was the most famous
Yes.
one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should do that. Buffy, what are you waiting for? What the fuck are you waiting for? No, seriously. The fuck are you waiting for? This is not the first time you said that. For fuck's sake. You guys go check out Buff Weeb's channel. Buff Weeb was the one that was very cordial, according to G-Man. Buff Weeb treated him, he was extremely cordial. He dragged his ass, called him cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, played the YMCA song, loudmouthhuzzy@gmail.com. Once you email me, I'm going to email you 3 short videos of G-Man threatening lives. The Christian man itself was threatening lives. Loudmouthhuzzy, excuse me, @gmail.com. And yeah, you guys go sub up to Buff Weeb too. And by the way, if you just put Buff Weeb, his name comes up for me, but it's one Buff Weeb for you guys. Thank you, Donna. Donna done put up his channel in there. Yeah, so brothels is the thing, 20 minutes away from Vegas. So you guys, even if you want to stay at a hotel in Las Vegas, just take an Uber. You don't even have to rent a car. Take an Uber, do what you got to do, and come on back, honey. That's all it is. That is all it is.
My birth
What
mother
were they
worked
called? What were your brothels called? Did they have names, or did they were just houses and the ladies stood outside with the long dresses on and the parasols
fuck?
behind them, twirling them
Oh,
with the Nevada desert blowing and standing on the
that
wooden
Uber, honey.
sidewalk in front of them?
or get in a taxi. Yes, where you going? To the brothel. That's all it is. Which one? Anyone. I wouldn't give a damn. A brothel is a brothel.
That's what I think of when I think of a brothel. I think of like old
we had
timey.
fucking concrete, right? You know, we had concrete. We had blacktop and everything.
Oh,
Cars, too,
really? Yeah.
on
We
rubber
don't.
wheels. Hell yeah.
We don't
Oh,
all
yeah.
live in igloos up here, and we do have concrete too. So
Storm, have you been to
No, my
New York?
birth mother
Have you been
worked
to the
at
city?
the Moonlight
Where's
Bunny
in
Ranch.
Canada?
So whenever anybody says your mother's a whore, I was like, She actually was.
She really was.
Absolutely.
She was.
She was.
I heard your sister's a cocksucker. That's what I heard. People say that. I don't mind when they say it to me. I really don't. I say I ain't got one. You mean me? You've been nowhere? Oh, honey. Yeah, they say, oh, your sister's a cocksucker. No, she ain't. I am. I ain't got no damn sister, old bitch. Get it right. Fall. What was the name of the brothel? YMCA? Right, G-Man?
She was a lovely. She was lovely. Did you just say she was lovely?
Yes.
I mean, I didn't mean to laugh that your birth mother would be lovely, but it just.
Oh,
well, she had to be, right? She was a
It
whore.
seemed kind of out of place with my birth mother was a whore. She was lovely. It's like.
I mean, like, honestly, it's crazy. If it's crazy, I don't know where she's at. I don't know what she's doing.
Well, she's not working. She might be still working there for the IRS.
Oh no, she is not. No, I think I met her when I was 19. And
is she younger than me? Or did she have you when she was older?
You know what? The last time I saw her, like really saw her and hung out with her, I was 19. I'm way older now. And they took me away from her when I was 3 months old. So I lived with my dad's dad.
That was a good thing.
And you know what's funny? Like on a dare.
You know what's funny?
When I turned 18, I went up to the whorehouse and asked for a job.
Get it, girl.
I did.
What did they say?
They said, you're not 21, sweetie? Come back later.
Yeah, I was going to say, you're not old enough, sweetie. Go home. That's exactly what I thought.
Oh my God. It was great. It was great. Yeah. First of all, the sidewalks, they're not on the sidewalks. They're not allowed to leave the house.
Wait, what?
They're not allowed to leave the house. It's kind of shut in. Like you.
So that's what I mean. They'd have to stand outside with their parasols.
Oh, they don't stand outside. There's none of that.
They line up, right? They line up.
No, they take them in the room because see, a friend of my dad's was actually a bartender in one of those places. And yes, they all had names. Yes, they all had.
So what is the difference?
Wednesday.
Hold on. What is the difference between a brothel and the bunny ranch? Isn't that the same thing, you guys? Brothel and bunny ranch?
Yes, they all had names. Yes, there was one that had its original name and then it had that same name, right? But it was two. And they were next door to each other. I don't know. I don't know why they didn't just extend the freaking business, but whatever. But I don't know. That was a right of. No, it literally is the red light district, Fallon. No, it literally is. These places have red lights on the outside of them. Anyway.
Really?
What? Yeah.
Really?
So the places in your town, like I asked before, but I don't think I got an answer because I keep talking over top of you. Did they have names or were they just houses?
Hey, Shannon.
Cool.
So what were they called? Like Claire's Place or? But Big Daddy, Pop Daddies.
Brothels. That's where they're. Okay, so.
It just had a sign on the front said brothel.
No. Okay.
With the big arrow pointing, yeah, with the big neon, Okay, sorry, I'm gonna let you talk. I'll let you talk. Sorry.
Fine. There's 14 people in here, and I don't care.
Sorry, you just talk then. I'm sorry. I'll be quiet. Shh. Shh.
So yes, they had names. Yes, they have names. Okay. That's we're not addressing that yet. They are not allowed to leave the house. They're kind of like stuck in it's like one of those really seedy motels where it's that place Rev and Shani got kicked out of because it was all fucking knocked down, drag out, fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, those
Looks
kind of
like
places.
that. It looks like that, but like nicer.
Is there,
And
is there a test
Anything is
involved?
nicer than that.
I don't know. Is there a test
is there a test
involved?
involved? Yes, weekly. Weekly there is. Yes.
Weekly, you have to get tested. Is right.
No lie. No lie.
I'm sorry you're
And,
not
there
feeling
was
good,
only
Maggie.
one doctor in the whole town that saw every horror in my town,
Oh
like
my
every
God.
week.
So
and
did
I
you have to
swear
wait to get in then, I guess, hey?
But to get a job, I tried. They told
No,
me no.
like no,
No,
to get
to
into
the
the
doctor.
doctor because he'd be so busy checking out the whores every week. Like, come on, that's a lot of work. Five, how many people are in each place? I need to calculate how many hours he would spend a day having to do this a week. Did he do it all in one day? Maybe he couldn't. How many?
No,
Sorry,
he came
sorry.
into the house. He came into the house. There was an examination room in the house.
Yes, that's what I mean. Like, how many are
Oh.
in each house?
Back then, ooh. You know what? You know what?
Hey,
She's
hey,
gonna
good to see you,
Google it.
honey.
Damn
I
right.
said hello
Look.
to you. Well, hello again. Hello.
Let's see here.
I just want to know how much time the doctors are having to spend
Ah,
out of their, like, how
Okay,
much
well,
time do they have for other people?
oh, she feels bad for the doctor.
for what other people? No.
What do you
Well,
mean? That's like their own doctor that goes around just to those places? Is he
Yes,
hired by the
They have their
brothels?
own place. Yes.
Oh my,
Hold on.
so they get better health care than probably most people in America then.
Ah,
They've got their own
thank
doctor.
you. It's
Girls
called hooker
in-
healthcare.
I'm going to name the brothel in my town. How many
Okay.
working girls in
Hooker healthcare. Who's your provider? Hooker healthcare.
You doxing the brothels?
No, I'm not. I'm not doxing the brothel. I'm looking. How many girls are there? Oh,
There's
Okay.
6 now.
there's what?
There's 6 now.
Ah,
Are they like listed on your like, so like if you go to your town's website, is that like one of the big attractions?
Well,
Like, you know how
apparently,
they list churches, shopping, brothels?
oh no, you just go to any of the casinos and be
Camping.
like, it'd be like, where can I find a whore? And there'd be like South 3rd Street, just right down there.
You know, these casinos, let me tell you something, casinos. You have all these hotels upstairs. They can do brothels in the hotel, in the casinos. Do you know how much money that would make them? If these damn casinos had brothels upstairs in there, and some of y'all high rollers can get a hooker comped in there, y'all could be throwing in your money, gambling in your money, and you can get comped to dinner, and you can get comped to hooker. Y'all, I think that's a genius idea. Brothels in the casinos, right? Make it legal. Open up the casinos 20 minutes away, whatever the hell town it is in. And you get comped exactly dinner and dessert. You know all these high rollers can go over there, gamble the night away, go and have, their little nookie, and enjoy. Y'all, do I really got to teach y'all, whoever owns the casino, Steve Wynn or whatever his name is, my MGM?
There.
Look for the
last
big
road
flashing red, the big flashing red lights
not
going
a
like
rave.
this.
It's not a whore rave. We don't do that.
Exactly.
But there's
I
red
roll,
lights outside though?
building
I roll a hook.
with one light that's red, and then they're outside and they have a lot of security. You go up and you say, you have to hit a button. It's like going to visit somebody in prison. And
Do you
like,
need a
go-
password, like a secret word or something?
No, there's no password to get in the whorehouse. What the fuck is the
What's a secret word? Liquor in the liquor
Liquor in the what?
liquor in the front, poker in the rear. That's the secret words you have to say when you go in.
I got the secret word.
The secret
there.
word
Who
is
the fuck
me.
Shut the fuck up.
Who the punch is the secret
You were
word?
telling us the name of one of the brothels. It's not funny. Are they named after people? What are they called? Hey, you know, in Saskatchewan, we used yellow light bulbs to keep the moths away.
Oh, list of brothels in Nevada. Let's see. Oh my God, they have a Facebook page.
Oh shit.
What?
The whorehouse that I grew up with in the town has a fucking Facebook.
What did they put on it? Just pictures of the girls, or?
I don't know. Would you like
Hold
to see?
on.
Yeah, let's look at it. Let's
Let me
look at
ask you
this.
a question. Do they have brothels for the mans? Hold on. For the gay mans or for the women? Do they have men where the mans are in there? That's what I like to know. Shit.
Page. What the hell? Why not?
Man.
Why not? I don't
I-
even
you
want to
know-
watch Flopina, to tell you the truth, because she hasn't been funny to me lately. Okay, go ahead. Show us this
Oh, it's
website.
no, ain't good.
Okay.
It should be.
Okay.
It really should be, because you know they used to have the Chippendales in there. It's called the bathhouse. Don't play like you don't know. I know. I really know. Ain't never been to those. No, I haven't. But yes, you true word. That is a true word. You damn right, Jared Batista. You're right. I forgot about that.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, their Facebook. Do you have to like request to get added, or can anybody add themselves?
Add what? To the page? No, I'm
All right, can we talk about the dresses, honey? All right. So let's talk about the dresses. So the one on the right is M Storm, and the one on the left is Calibo. All right. So I want Storm's jewelry. I want Storm's ring. I want Storm's bracelet. She's wearing something else over there in the neck. But I want Kyla's dress. But we got to change the color. I don't know what kind of color I would want. Your boobs. Look, I would take Stormy Boo's jewelry for sure. Okay? Storm, you got to get a bigger ring, honey. You got to get a bigger ring because you rocking all those diamonds on the wrist. Your diamond got to be bigger on that ring finger. Okay? You need at least, we're talking 10 carat. Because you know, those diamonds on your each looks like at least it's 1.5 carats. Okay? That bracelet, you got probably 75 carats in there. You just need a bigger ring, honey. Okay, that's it. But I want that dress that Kalabu is wearing. Let's see. What color would that dress look good in? Champagne? Yeah. Halsey, you got to join their next live. It's so be fun. I do want to join one of their lives. I really, really do. I'm trying to think. Yeah, gold would be really hot. What else would be a good color for that dress? That's a great dress. Lavender. Okay. That is really a great dress. I love it.
I mean, I wait.
I lost you. You lost your voice when you took down our.
So
Yeah, they're legit. If they have a Facebook page, I wonder if they got a. Did they have a verified check mark on it?
I don't know. Let's see. So this is the Facebook page here. Okay.
World
on Heart, which I don't even know what the hell. So
World
this,
on Heart. That's a big ass. Looks like a holy shit.
yeah, there's 4 or 5 of those.
Why is it?
Actually,
it's
that's the one I went
huge.
to. Yeah, no, I went. That's actually the one I went and asked for a job at. Let me explain myself.
Let me explain myself.
First of all, I wanted money and I was bored. Secondly, I was already married.
So you were married?
No,
Yeah, you were married at 17.
Stop it, you weren't bored. You were horny, old bitch. Stop it, old bitch. Don't come up and say, oh, I wanted to go hooker because I was bored. No, bitch, you was horny as a fucker. You was horny as a fucker. Just be what you is, honey. Oh, what brings you to this brothel? I don't know. I ain't got nothing to do today. No, bitch, you thought about it real good. Lying asshole. Bad. Listen, don't be a lying asshole. Stop it. No. Honey, I've been bored a lot. You know I could have been a first-class whore by now. No.
And then you went there at 18 to get a job.
Let me explain myself.
Yeah.
Let me explain myself.
First of all, I wanted money and I was bored. Secondly,
no, horny bitch.
I was already married.
Oh,
so you were married? Yeah, you were married at 17, and then you went there at 18 to get a job.
But I was married before I even graduated high school. But you know, there's just some things that you have to do in Nevada, in our little town, is like you have to drive up on this hill, have your 18th birthday party there, and then when you get roaring drunk, you
go and ask for a job at a brothel.
That's all it is.
You do, and you don't get to pick the whorehouse. Your friends do, and I got to go there.
So this was one of the nicer ones. Like it looks like a compound. It really does look like a compound.
Because it is because they don't want people busting in and out.
They have like.
They have a thumbs up.
Leave a comment. I applied here back in.
Thumbs up to the brothel.
You know why? Because some of the worthless bastards I went to school with are probably still in this town and work there.
They probably work there.
I'm saying. See, okay, so they have a bar. Yes, this is the bar.
Okay.
Okay, let me see their bar. Oh, it's red.
So that's the bar. That's the bar.
Red.
No, that is not. It's not the Moonlight Bunny Ranch in Nevada. We actually had this discussion, but
this is the what? This is
from my hometown.
Yeah.
This is from my hometown. The Moonlight Bunny Ranch actually went under like to the government.
Now the IRS owns it, so they're the pimps.
The IRS owns it because the government couldn't
run
figure out how to do tax.
Wasn't Khloe Kardashian's ex-husband Lamar Owens allegedly caught in a brothel for days.
But apparently the IRS
money
is really
ran,
good at
same
doing
thing.
taxes and pimping.
Oh shit, I guess I'm doxing that guy. Hey, so if anybody sees this guy, whoever the fuck he is,
Does he like it there? Did he give a good comment?
I don't know. Hold on, let me
Yes,
see.
Skylar.
Well, they got
Okay,
some good
there's the
liquor.
booze they have.
I
Okay.
guess that's all that. Yeah, that's some good.
There's the compound.
They got the top shelf in there.
You know, the chair.
Okay. They got the lighting in there. Now, look, you go into a brothel, they're not going to give you Georgie vodka. Georgie vodka is the cheap. You better get you some Grey Goose in there. You better.
The chairs look pretty brutal. I don't. I guess you don't sit there very long.
Save the money on the chairs, honey. Save the money on the, yeah. So Storm is not, she doesn't fancy them chairs, but she said, you know what? You really don't fucking go there to sit on the damn chair. And you damn right. You damn right. But still, you know what? You do have a point, because that's the first thing I thought about too, Storm. I'm like, you know what? Those look like barber chairs. No, I don't like them chairs neither. I'm so sorry. Them look like barber chairs.
They did have a show on HBO. They did go to the Moonlight Bunny Ranch. What they do is they take and they'll get everybody in.
You know
Who
what?
gives a fuck?
Those chairs are. It's very hard to find those chairs being comfortable. I usually don't enjoy sitting at a bar unless I've already had one too many, and I just don't even care at this point. Or I'm having a martini. If I'm having a martini, I cannot be standing up, because if I'm standing up, that shit is gonna spill. Now, whether someone's gonna bump into me and it's gonna spill out of the glass, or whether I'm gonna want to shake my ass to the music and I'm gonna spill it, it's always going to spill. So I like to sit at the bar, definitely when I'm having a martini, or if I've had one too many drinks and I need to sit my ass down and I'll talk to anybody.
This guy.
We do. We're talking about this. What's wrong?
No. They're like, you dog somebody. I'm like,
are designed to wait. Intent, really? Why, Storm? Why? I love my martinis. I like dirty martinis. Hell, I don't give a damn what olive martini, vodka martini. You guys, if you like a watermelon martini, or if you like a chocolate martini, next time you guys go to Applebee's, if obviously if you're an adult, not Apple, they do have apple martinis too. But if you like chocolate and you like chocolate milk, chocolate martini, Let me show you guys what a chocolate martini. Yes. Hold on. Hold on. Now, if you look here, how many minutes are we on in the brothel? 27. Now, you see the one on the right? That's how mine's looked. The rim had some sugar and chocolate syrup. Maybe it was just chocolate syrup. I don't know. You can get martinis without that. I only had it once, and it had the chocolate syrup around it. Ice cold. Literally, it was like chocolate milk, but it had the vodka in there. So probably my favorite martini ever. Ever. Is that really Kyler Boo backstage? Kyler, is that you, hon? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know if it's you or not. It is? Okay. Hello.
Hey.
Hey, you. So wait a minute.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to tell us or not, but did you end up getting that job in that brothel in there?
No, they missed out.
Oh, fuck. That
No,
sucks. I'm sorry.
they told me. Yeah, no, yeah, I was overqualified. I could read. So I just,
I mean, just fess up and say it's not about you being bored. If there are other reasons, it's not just boredom doesn't.
oh, no. I wanted all the dick.
I know you did. Thank you. That's all it is. Shit. Hell, look at Anita Dick. She ain't lying to nobody. Damn.
No, all of it.
So I would imagine working at a brothel, but not as a prostitute. Maybe as a greeter.
No, like I said, my dad's friend was a bartender, and she would watch them just line them up. So the mother would say, called the house mother would say, line up, and they'd line up like a row of hamburgers, and you can just pick your burger.
So do they charge like an admission to get in there?
Oh no, that's coming next.
Memberships, because they got memberships in there too. Anytime Dick and Harry, they ain't gonna allow in my brothel in there.
That is true. But I come from a very small town. They don't give a fuck. So
no, look, brothels should have a credit check. They should do background check. They should have membership fees, and that's it.
It's a whorehouse, not a YouTube.
I don't care. Mine is fancy, bitch. You run yours the way you want to run it.
All right, let's go. Let's go run a whorehouse. Fine. I know what happens.
You got to get a good credit score. You got to get a doctor who went to an Ivy League college in there.
No, that's not true. I'll just go get my nurse practitioner instead, and I'll examine them.
But yeah, we can do that. So we can do that too. That's not a bad idea at all. All right, let's play this.
It's Facebook.
It's Facebook.
It's Facebook. It's different. Facebook's different. Okay, so that's the liquor.
Maggie, that's why we don't have. Maggie says you would get up, your whole butt cheeks would be sticky. No, that's why. That's why we don't have. That's why we don't have stools, honey.
That's why they're vinyl. It's wipe them off.
I think
they're like the back of a car.
They don't make it comfortable on purpose.
No, there's a couple. I start talking about the architecture of the stools here in a second, but no, you're not supposed to get comfortable.
I don't think you're supposed to get comfortable sitting on those things. Making it uncomfortable is probably on purpose.
Cop car material, that plastic or whatever, flat molded plastic seats. Oh no, you were kidding. You were kidding. Okay, Penguin, you were kidding.
No. I wonder.
Okay, what other pictures you got going on there?
Yeah,
it's got the weird stools. Those are. I
don't
weird
like
stools.
the bar. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. I don't like the bar at all. The color is okay. I can deal with the color, but no. Is this recent picture or is this an old picture, Kyla?
It's recent.
Oh, y'all, come on.
It's a small town in Nevada, dude. What do you want? What do you want?
I'm not.
Do they have arms on them, or is it just like the slant? Do you think they were AI? Do you think I could?
I guess I'm supposed to take that into consideration. Does it matter where it depends.
Oh yeah, no, we talk about that later. Like you got your McDonald's whorehouses, and then you got your Ruth Chris whorehouses.
All right, so listen, right? It depends on the whorehouse, I guess. And it depends on what you're paying, what the cost is and stuff like that. If you're taking big money, you better make it look nice. I mean, this is just like going into any restaurant with a bar
It's
in there.
not. It's a lot bigger with different stuff like that. And Battleborn Mama is actually from Nevada, and the reason why I know that is because Battleborn is the state motto.
Mm-hmm.
Is
And you know what?
Battleborn.
I know it's in a small state, right, or a small area, but
Mhm.
it's 20 minutes away from Las Vegas.
No. My hometown was northeastern Nevada. I was about on I-80. I was about 4 hours directly on I-80
Yeah.
from Salt Lake City,
Where is this located?
my hometown. That's the whorehouse I asked to work at. So that could be my life, like a
All
while
right,
ago.
I mean, don't take it personal, honey. This doesn't reflect you. I'm just critiquing the stools, honey. Please.
No. I mean, I'm just saying, like, they lost out.
No,
I
but
would
I
make
feel like
a
you're
whole
taking
lot of
it
money.
personal. You don't own this, right? You didn't design the stools, right?
No, I wish I did. Damn.
Okay.
Maybe
No,
stop.
no, you don't wish you did. We don't like it.
Oh, that's right. No, fuck that shit.
No. Now let me ask you a question. And you don't have to answer this. Does Jeffrey go there?
Not where I'm from. He goes to Pahrump by Vegas.
Okay. All right.
Talking for 1
Oh,
second.
I see what. Okay, so you see the stools with the no backs, right?
Oh yeah. I didn't see
There's a
that.
stool
I
with no
think
back,
that's
and then
AI.
bro, there's a stool with no back, and then there's a back.
Okay, I see the ones with no backs. Yes.
Who the fuck? Y'all, who wants a stool with no fucking back?
I'm about to explain it. You'll
Well,
get
no,
it.
I want this is commentary, oh witch.
Well, okay. All right.
Hold on. This is disaster. No, I ain't going to that brothel. Oh, hell no.
And then there's the one with backs. The ones with backs are where the ladies sit and throw their legs up on the men's laps to try and get them to go.
So they jump off their chair onto the other stools where the men are.
No, it's like, you know.
They launch themselves off from the story of my cat, but not my.
No.
Yeah,
Like they,
Oh, you know what
they,
they do?
you know,
They probably like sit on that chair and then they lean back and just continue. You know what? And then they're laying on top of them. Now, okay, so it makes total sense.
Yeah, so they just, I mean, you lay back, and you could cross and uncross your legs, like that basic instinct shit, and like they,
Yeah. True word. Donna, thank you for the $2, sweetheart. We have more crack houses than whole houses here. Oh my star. You need to move, honey. Thank you so much for the $2. I appreciate it.
Donna, I love her.
She's hilarious. All right, let's see.
the ladies, they sit back. And what happens when you sit back? Everything kind of, and then
There you go.
put their legs up on the gentleman's lap and they talk to him, and they have a menu. They have a menu. Would you like to see a brothel menu?
This is a good part.
Yes, they do.
Oh, you're shitting me right now. There's a brothel menu.
All of them have menus, yes, sir.
Could we show this? It should.
There's one that it has the P word in it. There's a vibrator in it. There's a lot of vibrators in it. We can say that.
Let me just make sure it's on. Yeah, we should. What's your matter? You got food. You got food.
Sophie.
Hold on, guys.
Donna, you would be surprised. I'm confused about what's some of the shit that's on there. We all sit down and have a discussion. Yes, each girl has a menu too. I forgot about that. They have the like what they will and will not do. I guess they could have a specialty too. You know, like a health specialty. Oh, that's right. Penguin was there. Penguin saw the menu. How much for all you can eat? In a row? Or what?
All right, I made it where you have to sign in and be an adult, whatever. Okay. I'm gonna stream I can stream until 12 o'clock,
Okay.
and then I have to do some things, but let's watch.
Yeah.
I can't believe they have a Facebook. That's just weird.
They have a menu.
I'll take a cheeseburger deluxe cooked medium rare with blue cheese on the side.
You don't even want to know what that means. I don't know. Don't ask for shit.
I'm just so confused about this whole
Let me ask you a question.
this whole brawl.
Let me ask you a question. Do they got food in the brothels?
Some of them, yes.
Because, after I'm done, I would like to be left alone and get some room service. And if I'm a paid member, Howdy, if I'm a paid member, I would like my food comped, included in that membership. You know what I'm saying? At least give me a steak.
You just had meat, for fuck's sake. You want steak too?
Well, it depends on it. I don't know. That town might not serve steak. I don't know where it is. But if I'm going to an upscale damn brothel and you charging me money every damn month regardless, I ain't coming in there every day.
I actually literally had no idea there were memberships. That's hilarious.
If there is, I don't know. But I would like a damn steak if I'm paying you what? $500 a month. And if I got model material employees.
Oh, damn, there's a whole thread on this.
It's a good place to work.
Apparently, this gentleman has been to Vegas, Tahoe, and Reno, but never to this place. Is it classy? And it's like you have to stop by. It's a really nice place. So clearly, yes. Clearly, yes. Yo, my mom worked at the Moonlight Bunny Ranch. That's why
I would not sit or eat there. No, I wouldn't.
All right,
I don't think I would either.
I just looked something up. So
yes,
it says Moonlight Bunny Ranch prices are highly variable based on time and specific services, which average quick encounters, often starting around $400 rates, are negotiated directly with the service provider and can increase for longer duration. But what if you were 2-minute man? Seriously, what if you were 2-minute man? You go in there
and you got $400. You lost $400 for 2 minutes.
Average cost: a short under an hour encounter typically starts around $400.
Yes, sir.
Fees are an opaque negotiated function of time and specific services, with costs varying widely by the provider. Booking. Clients can choose from the lineup, make appointments in advance, or arrange meetings through the website or social media. The ranch, famously owned by Dennis Hoff, is located near Carson City.
Yep.
Hells no.
No.
Not after how you're describing what they do on the chairs, for absolute sure. But again, they are that hard plastic like the back of a coffee seat. So
they ain't no good business people. How come they only got a couple of those chairs and more chairs with the back in it? That's not good for business. Every damn chair that got a back gotta have a chair what don't got a back. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
They have couches too, I think.
Yeah, but no. If next to all them chairs, there gotta be one without a back. That ain't right. That ain't.
You're right. That does make sense.
Yeah.
So Sherry's is around.
Listen,
So what was that one called? Wheels on
I think I know a lot about how to open up a good brothel. I
Well,
really
let's do it.
do.
Heart?
Send me super chats, y'all.
That makes no sense.
No, I'm showing you this is your menu.
They look like sacred script transcripts. They're all wrinkled
This is
up and
funny.
No,
Watch my
yellowed
dumb-
and
Maybe I can-
tattered.
I'm lying. I'm lying. What the fuck?
Watch my dumbass.
Okay, so a half rack, a full rack.
half right.
Oh shit, that's for a fucking restaurant. Why the hell is that?
I was gonna say, you making fun. I said, wait, you got a half rack already.
What kind
What the
of
hell?
code words are?
That's what I was thinking of because I was like,
That's
shit,
the
back
kind of
in my
brothel
day, it was
I'ma
just a
open
half
up.
and half.
Want
What the
a fat
fuck?
baby back in?
Would be really good terms to use for when we go back to your hometown and open brothel number 7.
Scratch sides. Can I get a scratch side of
Baby got back and baby got back. What is it? Baby back rib.
Oh, Lord.
You want a baby with back? That come with baby back ribs, honey.
coleslaw? No, I don't want coleslaw. I hate coleslaw. Potato chips. Oh God, does that mean he's? Ooh,
Ew.
no.
Okay,
Stop it.
put that. Okay, we
No,
don't want to look
stop
at that menu anymore.
Oh, pleasure menu, nice. Okay,
I
here we
wonder
go.
what's on his LinkedIn profile.
This is in Carson City.
Oh
at
my
Kent Ranch, and
god.
so this
Okay,
is
where?
all the
Carson
things.
City. Okay, this
Mhm.
is food as well. All these are these are just menus.
Yeah, because the women are treated like meat.
Oh, hold it.
You're hilarious.
I just Googled the food menu at the Bunny Ranch.
Oh, is it good food? I didn't know they had food.
And you gonna laugh. The Bunny Ranch Bar and Roadhouse in Mount House, Nevada offers classic American Roadhouse fare featuring charboiled burgers, sandwiches, appetizers. I told you a burger. Appetizers like
shit.
wings.
We're
Known
going
for
to
their
dinner. We're gonna buy a hussy a hooker and go to dinner. Let's go.
Right. Known for casual dining that serves items like Stacy's guacamole burger, chicken sandwiches, and the curly fries on it. Signature
curly fries.
items. Menu often features options like Harley's hamburger or Mercedes's protein burger or various sandwiches. Appetizer sides often includes fries, seasoned curly fries, appetizers suitable for bar setting. Yeah, it's going to give you bar setting, finger foods, mozzarella sticks in there. The establishment is located in the 10051 US Highway 50 E Mounder Hauser. So you're going to get a burger. You at least, and you know what? If you pay a membership, you better get all that shit free. Otherwise, what is the damn membership for?
Pussy.
Yeah, and it's 12 o'clock already. Damn. We're going to finish reacting to this later. This is hilarious. And whose idea was this? This is great.
Me. Well, it started off the prostitute with the whore.
Probably you, because you wanted to be a hooker.
Wanted to be.
Listen, whatever floats your boat. Shit. That's what I
Oh
said.
no, I was saying wanted to be like I'm an overachiever.
You guys, go and finish watching this. I'm probably going to be listening to it while I do what I have to do. But somebody put the link to the channel. Kalabu, can you put the link to your channel in there?
Yeah, I'm sure you'll like it. It's not exactly for the Faint of heart.
No, we're at the 33-minute mark.
And I am really, I'm glad you like it. And
I love
actually,
it.
I
Listen,
actually like warms my heart and Storm's heart to think that you, as a creator who's been here so long, like that you like it, that you think it's funny.
well,
So,
listen, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not interested in a lot of different content. Like, I'm just not. But this, honey, because I'm sexually active. Yes, I am.
that's good. Because our next stream is going to be on getting Jeff a Russian bride.
Can you get me a husband before you get Jeff a Russian bride? For fuck's sake. You focus way too much on Jeff. Let me tell you, Jeff don't need you. Jeff got Fallon in there. Jeff can go to this brothel wherever the fuck it is. Jeff is winning marathons. You think Jeff needs you? Don't leave him alone. You worry about me. Find me a man. Shit.
Well, then you have to come and sit next to me while and get you an OnlyFans and let Fallon.
Oh, I gotta sell my ass? No, I didn't say turn me into a damn hooker. At least let me have some dignity. For fuck's sake, she want to turn me into a fucking old witch? No, you can find me a man. We can do streams on your channel maybe twice a month. Look, I'm serious. This is not even a joke.
To find you a man?
Oh, you can do it over here on my channel.
To find you a man?
Yeah. Y'all created. We can do like the dating game.
I was gonna say, Hussy, like we don't do that to people anymore. We don't put them up on blocks and highest bidder. We don't do that.
What you do?
I don't know. Put something sexy on and we'll figure it out.
Sexy?
Well, yeah, don't look like a gross. Look like you're gonna go out. And put some of that damn perfume on.
Oh, honey, this perfume don't leave my sight, honey. Shit. We'll talk about that. Maybe we can do some type of a dating game, or you guys can maybe find potential people that want to come up on panel. And see, I'm not creative that way. Y'all know that I always have said I'm not creative. I'm just fun.
G-Man will be right up there.
Huh?
G-Man.
No, I ain't interested. He ain't my type. Leave him alone.
Buff Weeb said he'd blow your back out.
Yeah, he did. Well, you know what? Buff Weeb is married. I ain't about to know ruin. So, you were married. You wanted to be a hooker. But Buff Weeb is married. I can't. You know what? See, this is the problem with hoes. They don't give a damn if they destroy families. That's the problem. If it don't bother you, then listen. I shouldn't talk because there's been married men coming to me. I not see a wedding band on, honey. I don't turn them away.
I mean, what they don't tell me, I don't know.
Exactly. Shit. It ain't my problem. Maybe you's in an open marriage. Seriously. Maybe you in an open marriage. I don't know. A lot of people who have been together for 20, 30 years, they need to add some spice in their life. They need some adobo. They need some smack your mama spice or something.
At that point, I was only married for about 6 or 8 months. So no, that wasn't. Yeah, it was the 18th birthday thing. Everybody did it.
Right. Well, you guys go sub up to the Drill Thrill. We're at the 33-minute mark. Finish watching it, and I will too. Kyler, thank you so much for coming on your trip.
Thank you. Enjoyed you so much.
Love you, honey. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for coming. I love each and every one of y'all. Make sure to join in tonight between 9 and 9:30 because we are having a pre-party show. Yes, I am. New wig, new lipstick. I got a new attitude. All right, you guys. Have a great day. Enjoy your weekend. I will see y'all later. Always remember to love yourself. Ain't nobody better, and be what you is regardless. And always remember, Miss Hustle, love you. Bye.